Let's head back now to Georgia and Iowa.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Florida Senator Marco Rubio joining us right now, and your whole family's here.
They are.
Today for the final
They
push.
got here last night, and they'll be with me all the way through New Hampshire's primary, so we're excited about having them.
So you're for the first time going to face voters as you run for president tonight. What is the thing on your mind that you want them to know the most in these final seconds?
Well, that if they nominate me to be the Republican nominee, I'll unite the Republican Party. I'll unite the conservative movement, and we'll grow it. We're going to take our conservative message to people that haven't voted for Republicans in a long time. I believe we'll grow the conservative movement, and I know that I'll win. And I believe Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders know that I'll win, and that's why the Democrats attack me more than any other candidate in this race. And so that's why I hope people tonight, when they go to their caucus site, perhaps they're supporting someone that's not doing as well, they would consider caucusing for me, because we can win.
You want that last-minute switch?
Sure. I mean, I want to get as many votes as we can, but I just say someone going to a caucus site tonight and there's a candidate you really have been with, but you don't think they're going to make it to the finish line, caucus for me, because we can win. We can win not just the primary, we can win the general election.
And you said yesterday, tomorrow you can't just go in there to make a point. You must vote for someone who has a chance to win. You talking about Donald Trump there?
Well, I just talk about in general about the fact that I believe I give the Republican Party not just the best chance to win, but the best chance to grow the conservative movement. We have to be united. At the end, the Republican Party has to come together, but that alone will not be enough. We've got to take our message to young Americans that are struggling under student loan debt, to single moms that are struggling, living basically paycheck to paycheck, raising their children on their own, to blue-collar workers who have seen their jobs disappear and be sent overseas. And I know I can make that argument because that's where I come from. I grew up in a household that lived paycheck to paycheck. I've lived paycheck to paycheck. 3 years ago, I still had a student loan. So I honestly believe that I can take our message to people that haven't voted for us before and convince them that conservatism is the right approach for them.
You know, John Carl's out with some voters in Urbandale at the Machine Shack. Diana, no, John, you have a voter who has a question?
We sure do, George. But first, do you mind if we eat our homemade cinnamon roll here at the Machine Shed?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, this thing is... this is one order. This is the actual size of the... Okay, so what?
Send that over here. We should have done it over there.
So I've got Jill.
What are we doing here?
Come on over, Senator. Come on over. So I've got Jill from Johnston, Iowa, and Senator, this is the voter you want right now. She is deciding between Marco Rubio, you, and Ted Cruz.
Good morning, Mr. Rubio. I have seen the top four. Good morning. I have seen the top four candidates speak, and I am undecided between you and Ted Cruz. What can you say say to me to swing my vote for you tonight?
Well, thank you for having me as one of your finalists. Let me say two things. Number one, I like Ted. He's a friend of mine. But we have a big difference when it comes to national security. Ted voted for a budget, Rand Paul's budget, that brags about cutting defense spending. When I'm president, we're going to rebuild the U.S. military because I believe the world is a safer and a better place when America's the strongest military in the world. But here's the other. We have to win this election. Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton, neither one of them can be president. We must win. And if I'm our nominee, I know we will win, and so do the Democrats. That's why they don't want me to win. And so I hope you'll take that into account tonight, because this election, if we get it wrong, there may be no turning around for America.
There may be no turning around for America.
Thank you.
Well, there you go, a chance to directly address precisely the voter you're looking for.
Yeah. Plus, we're going to give away sweet rolls when I'm president.
Senator, have a good day today. Good luck out there on the trail.